Hello, you're watching the Restimators. We are on week number 20 in our early retirement journey. Last November, we started a public account with $50,000 and every week we deposit $500. Our goal is to reach $700,000 in 10 years by maintaining a yearly return rate of 15%. Every Monday, we make changes to that account. If you want early access to these transactions, you can sign up for the retirement tracker. Link is in the description. So this past week has been the best week I've ever had in the public account, where we performed really well compared to the total market index. Just this week we went up 35% compared to VTI going up 6.23%. If you're not familiar with the strategy that we follow, we use the core satellite investment strategy. Roughly 50% of VTI is allocated on that account balance, and then we split the rest with 4 individual holdings that we select and supplement that with options contracts, mostly leap contracts, and also some margin accounts. So this account is a leveraged account, but 50% of it's in the total market index. So I was surprised to see that we went up 35%. That was exciting but concerning to a degree, where I feel like we are too exposed in the option contracts. And I've had that feeling in the past, but now I realized that I probably went too heavy on the option contracts because it works both like on the positive side and then the negative side. But some of the holdings that helped our account go up so much was Alibaba. Alibaba this week went up 35%, interesting enough. PayPal went up 22%, CRSR went up 12%, and Facebook went up 15%. So this is a pretty good performance across the board, where all my individual holdings beat the market. And that helped me also with the option contracts that were down like 80%. They are now back to life. Just this week, my Alibaba holding went up 214%. That's crazy. So let me actually go back to the account history and show you everything I've done since the past week. I'm sorry that I couldn't post a video last week. I had some unexpected event happen and I couldn't record the video. So I'm going to cover all the transactions from the past 2 weeks. I've got the deposits on March 8. So on March 7, I actually bought 500 shares of PayPal. Then I've bought more using more margin. So I got Alibaba at 98.88. I've got Alibaba 3 days later for 89. Then Meta for 187. Got one more contract of Baba. I was with 8 contracts, but now I have 9 contracts, and I was able to get that Alibaba contract for $198. And if I'm not wrong, now this contract is trading for quite a lot more. So it's trading for $5. So more than 200% gain with that specific trade. So keep going. I bought on March 14th, I got Alibaba for $79.64. I put an extra deposit of $1,000 that week, the week of the March 14th. And then with that money, I used $1,000 more in margin. Then I got $2,000 worth of Alibaba shares at $75.40. Alibaba now it's trading at $108.38. So that was quite a jump. Finally, I've had a week that I've bought at the bottom, it seems like, but everything can change in a heartbeat. So I then also processed 1,500 more of deposits. So just this week, I've deposited into the public account 2,500. It's quite a lot more than I usually deposit. If you are familiar with this public account, you know I've been depositing only 500 a week. But given the situation with the market, I decided to deposit more money. I've also rolled over the put credit spread that I was losing so much money. So I rolled it over to January 20th, 2023. So I got quite a lot more premium for it, roughly 3,000 more in premium. And then I closed the one I had expiring in April because I I was not confident that PayPal would come to above 150 per share so that I can take profits on that trade. So if we go back to my account, I can show you now what it looks like. I have 4 option contracts. It is the 185 Baba call that expires. All of my contracts now is expiring in the same date. It's a leap. And then I had to increase my spread. Previously on PayPal, I had the 160 sell for the put, and I bought the put at 140. So my max loss was $6,000. Now I went $20 down the strike price, and I've increased my max loss to $12,000. So quite a big exposure now. So if we look, PayPal has been going up. And as you can see, the price of that put credit spread is going down. That's how you make money, right? I got credit of $89.40 for that. And now if I were to close this contract, I would have to pay $8,200. And that gap is your profit. I'm excited for going up so much, but I know it can change anytime. The same way, if I look in my 1 year performance, I'm still down. I was supposed to be with $62,000 if I include all my deposits, and I'm still down almost $7,500. So it's still a long way to go. At some point the past week where I couldn't record the video, my account went down all the way to 39,000, and I was really frustrated. I know everyone says like you should be excited when things are selling off so that you can buy for a discount, but that week I was devastated buying things at low, again trying to follow my investment strategy. It's more than ever now I believe in the fact that the stock market is a stomach game. You really have to be able to buy stocks when everything is going down, and eventually you're going to be rewarded for that. And this past week, that's exactly what happened. And I'm hoping for another good week at the public account, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.